Let's bring it back. Let's bring it to New York real quick. Andrew Cuomo. He resigns.
Have you heard the no Cuomo?
Yo, I love that no Cuomo memes. Yeah, I love it. I can't stop watching it because it shows the unity. It has every diversity. The straight, the homosexuals, the Afghanis, the Italians. Everybody's there. Everybody's on it, and then everybody's like, screw you, Cuomo.
Yo,
but
at least y'all joined forces on one thing.
But I'm not gonna lie though.
I
feel like this whole thing that's happening in Cuomo is political and motivated though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be.
It probably is.
Seriously, like
100%.
after this whole COVID thing and everything, you know what I'm saying? Probably is, man.
He's in politics. It is politician driven.
He's a politician, so
it's just because of his title, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Yo, and one of my favorite part of the memes when they go, De Blasio, we're coming for you. You next.
Oh man.
I believe the next person that steps in for him is going to be way more stern.
De Blasio.
Cuomo
steps in. Cuomo.
Whoever steps in is going to be way more stern.
Kathy Hochul. She's a fellow Democrat. She's gonna serve the rest of the term. When the resignation happens.
Can we just say shout out to Letitia James though? She don't play no game.
Shut up.
Right or wrong, that AG is gonna do what she gotta do.
Hey.
So shout out to Letitia James.
All Letitias I know.
I read something today, right, where they said that what they brought to Letitia was just pure speculations of the media. There was no facts. And no real testimonies.
Yeah.
So it was just like straight media hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why everybody, I think, like you said, it's definitely political because nobody is even claiming that he it's just uncomfortability, a lot of uncomfortability. And I guess if you're a man in power, you can't make people feel uncomfortable.
Yo, you can't even compliment. Oh, you look nice today.
You can't do it.
No.
Yeah, I mean.
And by the way, he's not married, so it was not like he was
outside of
committing adultery or being. He's a single man.
So a man can't compliment. Oh, you look nice.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all. But I understand if you're a man in power,
society no more,
there's certain things that you cannot do. Because if somebody feels uncomfortable and you are a man in power,
just a tweet.
Yeah. Listen,
you just gotta wait your 4 years out.
I complimented Yvette ear today when I came in. I hope I never get in trouble.
But you gotta say no Cuomo after it.
No Cuomo.
No Cuomo. You know what I'm saying? Like wow, Yvette, this dress looks nice on you. No Cuomo. No Cuomo.
Technically, what you have to say now, especially if you're from New York.
No Cuomo. You gotta say no Cuomo.
You're a man and you compliment a woman, say no Cuomo, or you're going to jail.
Yo, let me tell you something, yo. I hate y'all. Like, yo, that is horrible. So,
damn, you good. No Cuomo.
So I'm gonna be like, yo.
You gotta give a girl a hug and be like, no Cuomo.
No Cuomo. Hey, no Cuomo.
Before you even give the hug, you gotta say no Cuomo.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, can we go to lunch? No Cuomo.
That's what determined.
I'll be like,
this is no Cuomo.
Like, so what are you doing tonight?
No
Cuomo.
Yo, you imagine some guy is in court fighting something off, and they're like, but judge, I said no Cuomo though. Yeah. Oh, you said no Cuomo.
Oh, case dismissed.
Case dismissed.
Yeah,
stop wasting my time with this.
Exactly. That's like saying allegedly.
Look at him. He's on the TV screen.
Cancel culture. Oh no.
Man, listen, we're not.
I'm not.
Listen, let me tell you something. I love Cuomo as a governor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no Cuomo.
Listen.
Yeah, kill that.
No
you
Cuomo.
love him, no Cuomo.
No Cuomo. Like, I don't know. I just really feel like it is politically motivated, man. Like, they were just trying to get him out by any means. The same thing that they did to probably even Bill Cosby. I'm not saying Bill Cosby is innocent, but I'm pretty sure a lot of things were exaggerated,
probably
to make the case stronger.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing I can't stand with Democrats, and they will come for their own so fast.
Yep.
Yo, the Republicans stand strong. You could be wrong. It don't matter how wrong you are. They
They'll
are
find the
not
right.
gonna talk about you. They are not gonna talk against you. They are gonna stand up and act like they didn't see
Loyalty,
it or
100.
quiet. Democrats gonna be the first one to point a Democrat out, and he didn't even get accused of anything concrete.
Nah,
they wanted him to step down more than the Republicans wanted him to step down.
So allegedly.
It's all allegedly, and that I think that is why it's so hard for Democrats to get, even though we're really the majority, it's so hard for us to get the agendas together because we fight all day. The Republicans know how to stick together and figure it out. And right, wrong, indifferent, they gonna figure it out together. Democrats, not so much.
I'm stuck with this cancel culture because
I hate cancel culture, by the way.
Because there's so much canceling going on right now, right? And I'm just like, did you hear about that Nicki Minaj with her boyfriend or her baby father?
Her husband. Stop being petty, bro.
That's his last name
that's the last
Sorry
name
for
too.
saying it like that. Yeah, for her husband because they harassing the girl that homie raped and. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Allegedly.
crazy.
Allegedly. It's all alleged. It's all alleged allegations.
But you see,
crazy.
he has no way out of that because I don't think Cuomo was governor at the time, so he can't say no Cuomo.
Oh man, right?
He's not cleared.
There's no Cuomo.
But that's crazy. What's up with the cancel culture?
Well, Yvette, do we have anything good for the states?
For the states.
Yeah.
I mean, are we talking about the women's basketballs? Yeah, of course. So I actually thought it was a really good year for basketball, especially for women's basketball in general. They have been consistently winning. And during the last several years, they've been trying to build up that stamina of we're not getting paid enough and trying to get that female support behind them. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this year they dominated so much that it actually is making a huge difference. So, like Tina Tarazi was on, and they were talking with Bird, and they've been playing with each other for the last between 20 years, but in the Olympics for the last 5, just to lead up to this.
Wow.
And all of the build-up for it was outstanding. The amount of support that they got in general by beating Japan by 30 points for the medal. Meanwhile, this was Japan's first ever for female basketball, so it was still an accomplishment for them. But like if you know anyone in female sports, just to be able to get to that level in general is really difficult, especially at their age. They're almost 40, like they're in their late 30s.
Pushing, yeah.
So they've been doing this for a long time. So like when they get into mode, it's game time. And by the way, none of them had any issues with illegal drugs. So on that standpoint, like, yes, athletes don't always have to have drugs. Like I don't. So I appreciate that they don't. But it was really good to watch because I did watch it and just to hear everything that was going around. I was amazed.
Yes.
Shout out to the female
American U.S. women's basketball team wins gold.
Yes.
At least they brought a gold. The men didn't bring a gold.
They won. Yes, they won.
Yes, they did.
Oh.
Yeah,
They won.
Bro,
well, you know what? That's
talk
expected.
about basketball.
No, because this year they lost a few games. This year they actually.
They beat France last week, right?
Okay, so
They brought home the gold though.
all right, so they brought home the gold.
Yeah.
They lost a few battles,
look.
but they won the war.
Yo, we brought home the gold. We brought home the troops. All right.
Period.
All across U.S.
Shout out to
basketball is
USA.
always known. We are really well known for basketball in general, for men and women's, but this year specifically for women's because it's consistent. But yes, around the world, we're known for basketball.
Absolutely.
My man with the Yankee fitted talking trash about the team.
I would never talk trash about the women's basketball team.
Careful.
Listen, to any women and any female players that are listening out there, on the team and you're looking for a side piece when you come to New York, let me know.
Yo, none of the ladies want a side piece, bro. They want the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, if they're traveling, they're only coming to New York for one thing, so
they don't want to be they want you to be the whole thing when they get here.
All right, so I'll be the whole thing when they're here. It's only for one night. Bye.
Wow.
No.
Yo, you know they say, show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
People,
we do not hang out with Trinidad.
are not
the same.
We only see him on the radio days.
let me tell you, we're not the same. Mr. Trinidad is, I don't know. You're outrageous, bro. First is people's grandmas. Now you want to sleep with the whole WNBA.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, one night
Wait,
stand.
even funnier is majority of them are taller than you.
I know. That's even more.
He like that.
Wow.
He like that.
Oh, there it is. Someone said a savage.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Anyways,
Let's talk about Rihanna selling out in less than 24 hours before her perfume even really went on sale. She sold out.
Celebrating on her bed with caviar.
Some caviar.
Listen,
posting it on social media.
The wins.
Congrats to Rihanna.
Yes.
Congrats.
But I want to send a big congrats out to Tory as well for, selling 1 million
57 seconds.
in
57 seconds.
a million NFT at $1. I mean,
Well,
you bought 100?
Yeah.
You got it?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what happens. You gotta see what happens.
Okay. All right.
But why does he keep getting in beef with everybody? He was in beef with
Listen,
Cassidy. He's in beef
they
with Meek Mill right now.
Cassidy opened his
Hold on.
mouth
He's beefing with me right now?
He's beefing with
Tory?
Meek Mill. Tory.
I
Why?
didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
A clash
apparently.
on IG.
Is it because of the plagiarism, John?
Yeah, he's saying that. I think it was something
Because
before.
Jack Meek Mill style and the whole.
Maybe that's what it stemmed from. But it's sounding like, because they used to be friends. Maybe something happened and then he jacked his little flow. He's jacking everybody's flow. So that $1 million that he sold,
He's a flow
I think
jacker.
he owes some people.
A flow jack.
This is what it sounded
He's been
like.
doing it,
This is
though.
a flow jacket.
I don't know, but Meek
just
Mill
noticed
got
it.
awarded with he got awarded with an award
with the Nelson Mandela
with the Nelson Mandela Award.
Humanitarian Award
And
for his efforts in
and
in
reform.
criminal justice
Yeah.
reform.
so shout out to Meek Mill for that. I'm
Yep,
very
yep.
proud of him for that. And he tweeted something, Smith and Weston, and he, instead of saying Smith and Wesson, he said Smith and Western, and Tory corrected him.
Right.
And he goes like, seriously, are you correct? Like, say congratulations.
But
And he
everybody
calls him a
says Smith and
bozo.
Western though. But even
No,
though
it's
Weston.
Smith and Wesson. It's Smith
we
and
know
Wesson.
it's Smith and Wesson, but I mean, like it's just like
Nobody say Western.
nobody says Smith and Wesson like that.
They say Smith and
Smith and
Wesson.
Weston.
I
I know
always
who
heard
it was
Smith and
because
Wesson.
do y'all remember that there was a hip hop
Yeah,
group?
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, they had to change their
OGC. I
name.
remember.
What they changed their name to?
Yo, I used to call it Smith and
Cocoa
Western
Brothers.
until
Yes.
I had one in my hand and I read it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, they got sued
It's
by
Wesson.
the gun company
You know what I'm
because they
saying?
had to change their name. But he said Smith and Western, and Tory corrected him, and he's like, "You a bozo. Me and you not friends right now. Just say congratulations, or don't say nothing at all. Don't get
Or
on here and
like,
try to
Slide in
correct
his
me.
DM and just tell him he made a mistake.
No,
Like,
don't do that either. I'm a grown man. Don't correct me.
I
I mean,
If
you
I'm not your friend
could have
right
left
now.
it.
because
You could have left
it's
it.
Just leave
autocorrect.
it alone.
You know what I'm saying?
There's autocorrect.
Let the fans do that in the comments because
Yeah.
you already said it publicly. So
Right.
why are you gonna correct him for him to like? You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
and that's
So-
Meek's. So they're not friends right now, and so Tory is just running around being hip hop's villain. I
Hey,
guess.
hey, listen, somebody got to be the villain. 6ix9ine is like
Wait, guys, and prosecutors say he violated the Megan the Stallion's
How
restraining
did he
order.
violated Megan the Stallion? They
I
got
think
booked for the same show, didn't they? The promoters know
He
that.
didn't get booked.
Didn't
Not because the baby was after Megan the Stallion, so Tory appeared with the baby. So that, I guess they're just alleging that they were in proximity.
Megan was in proximity of Tory.
No, but Tory
It could be
is
argued.
not supposed to be around her.
Okay, but Tory didn't know that Megan was going to be there.
No, he knew she was on the bill.
Okay,
He was not on
Honestly-
the bill. He knew.
he was under the stage. He took 100 steps to get up on there. 100 feet.
Wait,
but
by the
can
way,
you?
Meek Mill told him to stand tall. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I
fine.
thought that was funny.
I'm just wondering. So the restraining order, even if they were because they're in the same field, so if they were assigned to go to work, does that actually count? Because
Yeah.
work is supposed to take care of that, not him.
No, they can't.
He
They can't. They can't.
He has to figure that out.
So then it's technically whoever booked him for that show.
No, it's technically him for going, knowing Megan was going to be there.
But regardless, they could tell him like they're going to clear out the way before he gets there, or make sure there's enough time for her to get out of the way. Or
this is the thing about courts, right? Just because you don't know doesn't mean that you're not guilty. So
I hate the justice system.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I
hate it.
Ignorance does not disqualify you from being in trouble. So like if you ran a stop sign and you're like, I didn't see that stop sign, I didn't know that was a stop sign. That doesn't mean you're not gonna get this ticket. That's not
which I understand. My whole thing is like, do we really want him to know Megan's schedule like that, to know not to be there? Like, how much do you want him to pay attention to her lifestyle to prevent from being in her atmosphere at the same time?
I'm sure he knows.
So you're saying if Tory and Megan is in New York right now and they both drive past each other in Times Square in two different suburbans, Tory violated the order of protection?
He's supposed to know.
That is
well, guess what? If you do the crime,
but I think, to be honest with you, I think that's something, like if they're driving by, that's something that could be like, let's see. But I think they have to be physically they gotta be they have to be physically in the same room, in the same building. Saying like not driving by because that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much of her schedule?
She could just chase him around. Like, hey, look, you're within 100 feet.
Bro, what you got to say about that?
She could trace him around.
Well, the baby and Meg's boyfriend, they were having problems, so that's why he brought out Tory, because him and Tory was having problems at first. Yeah, so the baby was being kind of petty, and that's why he brought out Tory.
So it's not really Tory's fault; it's the baby's fault.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, how is
this happening? I knew he was gonna come out with the baby. So when he was like, "Oh, nobody's gonna be able to guess who's under,"
you there with them? Weren't you there with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know Tory's.
Why did you stop Tory from going up there?
I know. I'm not gonna stop.
You wanted to see a performance.
Anyway, we're gonna fast forward off this topic. So Broke sent me a link this morning to a Royal Caribbean cruise that he's inviting the whole squad to September 3rd to 6th. Who's coming?
Paid for?
Who's coming? He's only paying for one. That's what he said.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, me.
I'm jumping on
You did say that, right?
Yeah, I'm paying for myself.
Himself.
Yeah, one.
I'm broke.
All right.
So I got the tickets. Yeah.
So we outside or what?
We outside.
Well, that's not good.
So as long as there's some ladies on board.
Hey.
Controversies, definitely.
Controversy.
Can I perform?
Well, as long as there's females, as long as they have Social Security or retirement. What is our list over here? This is just, I'm really just thinking about it now, guys.